Whoa, 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 whoa. Dokkan Summer Celebration? Whoa. How can I live without this? Amazing. Whoa. A new Dokkan event. Who knew? Amazing. I actually did not know. Because I'm a busy man. What have I got time to go on the subreddit? Look at all the hilarious memes? No. I'm a busy man. And I've got a busy connection. Look at this load time. Jesus Christ. With this Turles event, I do not think it is hard. But his card is quite good. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's like the only card that gives a non-discriminatory gigantic boost to your squadron. There you go right there. Nice, handsome guy. Looking good. Not bad. Pretty cool. He's pretty much kind of like a weird leader, because you have to use movie bosses to get the most out of him. And other than Janemba, oh, I wonder if Cooler's in there. Yeah, Cooler might be in there. You know, now that I think about it, maybe he's not that bad of a leader. I know everybody wants him as a subunit, but okay, that nigga might be a fucking beast leader. Let me see. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to go with the OG Rose Goku Black. Look at that. Beautiful. And go with a villains team, because I have not played the villains teams in a long time. And let's be honest, if I use Vegito, what's the point in playing the game? He pretty much beats everything without even trying. Which is a good thing and also a bad thing, because I kind of wish they would add, like, I don't know, something, like I want a hard event, like not too hard where I'm going to lose, but not too easy where I'm going to steamroll it, you know, something in the middle, you know, a challenge, if you will. Because there's nothing better than being lightly challenged. Not something where you're going to fail, but something where you're like, oh, you know what, this is a challenge, but I can easily accomplish it. So it's not really a challenge, but I scheme myself into thinking it's a challenge, you know? That way you can feel good about yourself. It actually happened recently. At work, I pretty much accidentally overestimated something. And I was thinking to myself, well, this is going to be like a ridiculous zap. Like, I'm going to lose energy. And I ended up figuring out the problem relatively quickly, and it was relatively simple. And ironically enough, I felt relatively stupid for ever worrying about it. I basically, for the first time, was working with Elasticsearch queries. And I was basically trying to return the response as a term. So I was basically using the terms aggregation class. But I didn't know how you could, like, format it for something that isn't a string. Because the way Elasticsearch is, it's kind of like a database, kind of, sort of. But it's more so kind of fast-paced. They do some computing for you. And the whole idea is to, you know, send them a magical query, the perfect query, that will be super fast, super quick, and it'll be super convenient. Which, for the most part, that's what Elasticsearch does. I mean, they're good at what they do, and I honestly can't think of anyone other than maybe one thingamajiggy that do what they do. But pretty cool. I basically figured out that you have to, like, embed a query inside the object, and then it comes out the way you want it. It's kind of weird. Like, it's literally, like, it's just a different form of sending a post message, getting a response, and then parsing it. It's weird, you know, like how literally 99% of the things, at least with API-related stuff, is just that. But the more you go into it, the more it becomes annoying, just because of authentication and verification. And then when you mix in the object hierarchy, you actually have to know what you're doing. You can't just send a string post message. It kind of gets annoying, but hey, figured it out. I mean, that's a part of something new that my team has been working on. My squad has been working on. I actually have been the only person really working on it for the past week and a half, and doing pretty good. It's pretty much the first task they gave me that's more wholly development related. I mean, it's literally a new piece that goes into their existing search service, so kind of like a simplified version of Google through the use of their API and Elasticsearch and then other services using it. So pretty cool. I like it. I actually think the fact that it is written in Spring is really cool because I have not used a lot of Spring related things. I only ever used it once personally when I was trying to send a JSON message to this game's server, Dokkan server, and I literally just used it just so I could see the packet info, the get and the post. Well, that's actually a pretty cool art, but goddamn, look at this nigga's quads, holy shit. He's got the fucking physique of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I respect that, I respect that. Although, to be honest, he isn't 100% natty. He's more, you know, he's doing something. He's on that Rich Piana shit. He's really on that fucking 5% natty, 95% fucking steroids. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just hope this guy doesn't super Goku Black, because that could be a really bad super attack. Yeah, that nigga looks buff. I actually have gotten into a new genjutsu on YouTube where I've been watching the Del Rey Misfits. If you never heard of them, I recommend you check them out. It's a kind of like a exercise gym weird channel. Like, even if you don't like watching bodybuilders, which I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck. It's okay, kind of cool, but I'm not into it. It's a really genjutsu fucking channel because, like, literally the thing that sucked me in is I was watching some video and it was some autistic shit. Like, usually on YouTube, autism begets autism. So I was watching some DSP related shit. And then from DSP, I was watching some other autism related shit. And then, like, all of a sudden, I find something weird. I find something that I usually don't find, which is some new autism. Now, that's one thing as an autist, you gotta be observant, open, and ready for, okay? You don't find a lot of new autism. Okay, when a nigga fucking tells you about some new autism, first of all, you need to be thankful. Second of all, you need to make sure you fucking hop on that shit. So, it was literally a video of them just at the gym working out, and I'm like, why is this, like, who gives a shit about this? Like, why is this popular? I'm just watching. And, like, out of nowhere, the most genjutsu thing, it put me in the realm. Like, they're just working out, they're doing reps, and then, bro, this guy, he gets off the bench press, and they were talking about something politics or something, and like, he just wanted to add to it, but he's like, yo, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. 1900s, early 1900s. You know what happened? Well, look at this guy fucking eat the fruit. What a piece of shit. This guy 100% is on steroids. This nigga right here, he's fucking Dragon Ball Z's version of Big Lenny. By the way, look how retorted he looks. Since the background's black, you cannot see his hair. He looks like a bald retard. But yeah, this dude's doing reps. He's like doing reps. He gets off the bench. He's like,
talking about on the way here, Italians were lynched. Biggest mass lynching ever in this country. New Orleans, Louisiana, turn of the century. Did we cry about it? No.
Catholics.
Some of them are like that, so what?
Showed them eating pasta at a picnic with them, showed a bunch of spooks eating fried chicken.
in this country. And then you just see them all, they start dick riding them, they're like, yeah, that's facts, nigga, that's facts. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm like, so this guy, out of nowhere, decides to shit all over black people and, like, bring up the fact that, like out of nowhere, he's just like, yo, if you want to fucking live long and prosper like Spock, you need to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, whoa, this is some good jutsu. I don't know what's going on here, but this is some type of fucking advanced autism I need to get in on. And I probably whatever. I was about to say I probably shouldn't have used that King Yemma, but fuck it, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm happy, dude. Anytime I find new autism on YouTube, whoa, what the fuck was that? Anytime I find new autism on YouTube, dumb happy. It's honestly harder and harder to find new videos that are like genjutsu. Like, YouTube as of late has had a weird trend of like being introspective, and like all the most popular videos I've been seeing that people are like crazy about are just YouTube videos about people talking about YouTube videos. And it's like, oh my god, did you see PewDiePie talk about FauziTube? And did you see this channel that looks at old YouTube channels and says, wow, look, this is what YouTube used to be like? And it's like, nigga, I've been on YouTube since the site was actually YouTube, where it actually cared about its users, when it was actually about you. Well, okay, I thought he was gonna sue her. So I know YouTube. I don't want to see all this old shit all over again. And it's so much fucking jutsu. Like, there's some series called Down the Rabbit Hole. I saw it months ago. And I'm like, it was literally just rehashing the most basic shit about DSP and other channels. But there's so many fucking normies on YouTube now that this shit has ballooned up to like 1 million views. And I'm like, this video is really fucking basic. It has no information. But just because of the fact that there's so many fucking normies on my board posting normal fags on here, ruining it, they actually like eat that shit up and go on around. And I'll be honest, I don't know everything about the internet. The fact that I have a job now and I'm not in my basement every day, I'm really fucking behind on the internet, and I'm probably gonna get eclipsed by some other autist. But I am kind of sick of seeing like so many fucking videos that is just rehashes of shit, like people like just rehashing old stuff, not talking about new stuff. But the thing is, like, I don't mind like quote unquote reaction channels, and by reaction channels I don't mean jinx and other fucking retards just staring in front of the camera and fucking sticking their tongue out when they see something funny happen. But, you know, people like Cody Co, H3H3, when they actually tried and weren't lazy fucks, actually had pretty good channels. And those I don't mind, they're pretty cool, but I don't know, I feel like there should be a fucking artistic limit on people just rehashing old shit and just looking back on like, oh my god, Chris Chan, I know you never heard of him, but look, he's an internet legend. And it's like, alright, I mean, this is cool, but like, where's the new autism? Like, that's one thing that sucks about YouTube now, in my opinion. It's just become so hard to find good shit. Like, the biggest selling point about YouTube back in the day was not that, oh my god, it's the biggest video site. Because there were some other sites at the time. There was, fucking Break.com was up there. What else? What was it? Started with a Q. I think Quick something. The one Kip K used to be on. And there were some other video websites, but none had as good as a video player, nor content. The biggest thing was content as YouTube. YouTube's content was fucking king. Every video was fucking like, not every video, but more than not, you go to the trending section and you find a new channel or you find new videos that are actually really good. And that was because they actually had people back in the day who used to curate the front page. They would go look at who they thought was worthy to go on the front page. But now it's just, paid advertisements or fucking the same normie fuckos every week. And I keep saying normie, and I did that ironically at first, but now I'm saying it as an actual thing. And saying normie is actually the biggest norm thing you can do. So really this video just serves to show that I myself am a gigantic normie, and that as I get older and I become more mellow and I become more of a fucking normal guy like SpongeBob, I just need to embrace that fact and start really enjoying what everyone else enjoys, because there's not that many videos of bodybuilders shitting on black people for no reason. And I really need to start watching PewDiePie more religiously and start making memes. Well, I guess I'll see you next Friday on the subreddit. I will be reposting the same meme that is there every week, but with a different title. Alright, have a good day.